Good morning, my amazing art students. Happy Tuesday. All right, so today we're gonna learn a little bit about portraits and the proportion of drawing a face. And then we're gonna do a little bit of rainbow coloring with a little trick in our markers. So follow along. I'm gonna draw upside down, which is gonna be a little interesting. So hopefully it ends up looking like the face that I want it to. But I do have some examples. My dogs are just not happy that everyone's out walking their dogs this morning. So you're gonna need paper. You're going to need a water-based marker. You're gonna need a black marker, Sharpie, or if you want to, you can use a ballpoint pen. If you wanna draw your portrait in ballpoint pen, you can do that. And you're going to need either a spray bottle or a sponge. I'm using a spray bottle today because I think that the color comes out a little bit better. And some tin foil. You're gonna need a sheet of tin foil about the size of your paper. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so again, I'm gonna draw in Sharpie so that you guys can see it a little bit better. But you're gonna start your face by making a U shape. Maybe you might have a little bit more of a narrow chin, but imagine that this was a complete circle. If you did that, you would divide it in half. So the eyes are roughly going to be at the halfway point. Okay, so you're gonna draw two sort of half crescent shapes. Okay, if I divided this section in half, that would be where the bottom of the nose would be. I'm gonna make like a couple little squiggles there. Okay. See that? Okay, now the eye, or actually let's do the lip. So then if we divided this section in half, would be the lip. And so we're just gonna draw the top of the lip. Kind of has this kind of mountain sort of shape. A lot of you have, we're gonna draw the bottom lip. There you go. So we've got the beginnings of a face, and then we're gonna draw the eye. We're gonna draw two sort of curved lines in there for the eye. And we're gonna color in a pupil, and it's gonna touch that top line, okay? Because your pupil touches that part, okay? Your ears are about at the line of your eyes, okay? And again, some curved lines there. And you're gonna have some eyebrows that are gonna start thick and go thinner. These are really thick eyebrows. That's okay. All right, now I'm gonna do the bottom of the eye, but I'm gonna use a thinner part of my marker to kind of connect and there's a little tear duct there and the bottom part of the eye. We might want to put like a little line here suggesting the top of the nose. And then we're going to want to do hair. So my hair goes kind of like off to the side and then off to the side over here. I'm making some sort of like curved lines. And then we're going to make it be about medium length. Okay, then you're gonna wanna do a neck. My neck's not super long, but that's a little probably narrow. We'll do a collar on our shirt and then swoop two curved lines down for the shoulders. Okay, so now that we've got our face drawn, so make sure that you have your eyes at about the midpoint. Midpoint of that is the bottom of the nose. Then midpoint of that is the lip. And to do the lip, I just barely suggested the lip. Okay. And then the bottom of it. Okay. So there is my person. Now the fun part. Okay. So you're going to take a piece of tin foil. I'm going to set my drying aside. Your piece of tin foil, you want to lay it out flat. And my dogs are just going to bark, 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 because someone is out there fixing something across the street. So you're going to start with the rainbow. So when we start with the rainbow, we do Roy G. Biv. So like just like Cassie said yesterday, Roy, R stands for red. And we're going to kind of color a circle. Okay. Red, orange, O, Roy. So we'll color another band around the outside in orange. And the Roy, R-O-Y, is yellow. Y is yellow. Just like the colors of the rainbow. Color another band yellow. Now, if you don't have markers, you could certainly color your person in crayon. Roy, R-O-Y. G, what do you think the G is for? Green. I'm gonna use this kind of teal green. Right, green, G. And then we've got Biv, which is blue, indigo, and violet. So our next color is blue. I'm just wanting to get color on this tin foil. Indigo and violet. I'm going to use this kind of pinky indigo. Indigo and violet. Okay. Now is the fun part. We are gonna spray this tin foil with water, okay? Not a lot. Colors kind of start to move together. And we're gonna take our portrait and we are going to press it down on the foil. Because I did it in permanent marker, you can see through it. I'm gonna rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it, make sure all that color gets attached to the paper. Okay, you ready for the reveal? Ta-da! And then you have your rainbow portrait. Okay, I've done a couple of these. I even did one, if you have not a whole lot of paper and you only have an ink pen, I did one in ink, just a ballpoint pen in my sketchbook, and then tried it and it came out like that. So you can use a smaller piece of foil. So it doesn't have to be quite this large if you don't want it to be. I also did one in my sketchbook this way, which came out a little bit more speckled because I used a sponge to put water on the tin foil and the ink, and that came out with a little bit more of a blotted effect. So have so much fun with this. It could be really, really fun. I cannot wait to see your rainbow portraits today. And stay tuned tomorrow for another rainbow lesson. But that that's how we do some rainbow portraits today. I can't wait to see them. Have a great Tuesday.